Good morning from ALTON Towers opening day 2026. It's the 14th of March and we have just got into the park, haven't we, Will?
Yep.
And it's opened at 9:30 today, which they only announced like a few days ago or even maybe yesterday. But there's a few staggered openings this morning. I'm not too sure which ones they are, but I definitely know 13, Kerr, Galactica, Subterra. But we're heading over to Rita. Here's a nice look over the lake. We did see the corkscrew. We saw the yellow and green corkscrew. I actually quite like it. I think it's quite retro actually. I think it's a nice throwback to the 80s. We also saw the frogs, which were themed to After Dark. I actually really like that they've done a little bit of After Dark theming, because I think that even though there's not like a specific event going on, for example Scarefest, I think just to have like the banners and the gates at the top were themed, and frogs all had little high-vis jackets on, and there was loads of lighting. I really liked it. And then when we came down Tower Street, everyone was lined up giving everyone high fives. Yeah, so this is my first ever opening day, so I'm super excited to see what it holds. Looking really quiet on the main pathway actually, like there's really like not many people coming down here. I don't know if that is because 13 is short, but again, it's not been advertised very well, as I only found out this morning from a DM somebody sent me on TikTok. But yeah, we'll see if Rita opens. I highly doubt it will, but at least we've only got the half an hour to wait, considering we came in half an hour early. I'm just gonna get a few shots of the towers and I'll see you in the dark forest. Just going through Fountain Square. I thought they could have done like a little ALTON After Dark photo op here, but looks like they haven't. Fountain's not even on. It's looking really, really quiet and really tired around this area. Oh, sweet treats. Sweet treat? Sweet treat. Apparently David Walliams isn't opening till 11 either. Yeah, it's really not good, especially on the first day. I mean, just heading into Dark Forest, we've seen 13 testing. Not yet to see Rita testing, but hopefully we will. Rita, we've been let in the queue line, so hopefully that's a good sign. So we've just finished Rita and my belly actually dropped on Rita, but it was my first coaster of 2026, or major coaster of 2026. Did Rita walk straight on, didn't we?
Yeah.
Literally no queue whatsoever, and it's even before 10 o'clock. I think it's 5 to 10, so very happy with that.
Physically and psychologically.
We've just been on Oblivion with Grace, and Jesus Christ, I got so soaked on there, like what the hell. We waited like an hour. Did we wait an hour?
An hour and 10.
An hour and 10?
An hour and 10 in the end.
We waited an hour and 10. Really good ride on Oblivion though. We got front row. I was on the front right, very front right, and all my makeup is literally pouring now because that tunnel, I've never gotten so wet on that tunnel. Oh my god, it's literally like a water ride. I got soaked. I was dripping. But yeah, I'm not sure where we're heading to now. 13 opens at 11. Just on our way to 13. Will wants a burger. We're gonna single rider it because the queue's like 85. Because the queue's like 85 minutes or something absolutely ridiculous.
Hi guys.
Grace is here with
Jesus
Ollie.
Foxy on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram.
Hello. We're gonna do a Wickerman night ride later. Okay, we're heading over to 13. Ollie's just going to check out the hydraulic room. 13's on 80. Oh wait. Oh my god, there's a new animation on the look at that.
Stop.
Quite busy down at Dark Forest. Rita's on 50, I believe. And then you've got 13 over there on 80, but we are going to single rider it as We've just got into the 13 single rider queue, and this is what it's looking like. So we've been in the single rider queue for 10 minutes, and we've moved like quite a lot. Like we've actually moved like a good amount. It's probably been about 30 minutes, probably something like that. This is about to go off. Wait for it. Anyways,
So cool.
I've just redeemed my free freestyle cup, which is included in the refill when you redeem it. We're now going to get lunch. We've just done 13 single rider, probably waited about 40 to 45 minutes, something like that, and then now we're just going to get some food. We're just sat at Fountain Square. It's really, really busy around Fountain Square, but I'm just having my pasta. We've just finished food, and now we're on the way to Sea Life, I think, just to let the food go down.
I love Sea Life.
It's on 40 minutes, so we'll have to see what is going on. There apparently has been like a storm, or is going to be a storm. Oh, the sun's back out. Apparently there's going to be a storm.
There was a little bit of rain.
There was a little bit of rain. It lasted like what, 10 minutes?
If that.
If that, 10 minutes, if that. So yeah, hopefully the rides open. I mean, I got a few messages saying that all the rides were shut, but then when I looked on my app, they were all open. So it's a little bit weird, but the queue times are pretty high. I don't think operations have been that good today.
No, 13's operations were
13's
shocking.
operations were shocking. Oblivion's operations were shocking. Rita's were actually quite good when we got on it at the start of the day, but that's only because...
was on one station.
Yeah, Oblivion was on one station and only 2 rows. They didn't use A1, A2, do you know what I mean? So we'll have to see what happens with operations, see if they get better. But yeah, I'll update you because my hand's really hurting. We've just got into Sea Life, just to let the dinner go down. I also got given these glasses. These Oblivion glasses. Thank you, Emmy, if you're watching this. Okay, we're just heading through Katanga Canyon now. We've just been in Sea Life. It was actually really busy in there, to be fair. But yeah, we're now going to head over to the Curse. I think the Curse is advertised 25 minutes, I think. But it was on 40 earlier, so. Just about to go through Gloomy Woods. The smoke effects are on. There's a t-shirt I really want in there.
Looks sassy.
Mr. and Mrs. Alton held a party to celebrate the turning of a new year. However, on the final chime of midnight, the manor appeared to be struck by a storm of supernatural proportions.
We've just come off the Curse and we've come off to a very nice blue sky, which is nice. We're just headed to Forbidden Valley to film some content as all the queues are ridiculous. Grace is vlogging.
Dancing around in your video.
Yeah. Hey guys. We're just over in Forbidden Valley by Nemesis. We're just getting some shots, just chilling out. Ooh, golden hour. And yeah, I'm not sure we're going to do any coasters in the valley, but we definitely are wanting to get on Smiler and Wickman. So we're just going to wait by the eye to get some shots. We've just sat and watched Toxicator. We only watched one cycle, which it was quite a short cycle to be fair. We're now just looking at Blade's queue line and Blade's pit. There's nothing there. Well, but yeah, I think after we're going to get some shots of after that we're going to get some shots of Galactica and the Mushroom Cloud bus tour thing. And then probably head to X Sector, so I'll see you in X Sector. We just come out of Dark Forest and we're on the way to X Sector. We got a few videos of Rita and now we're going to go film some more content over in X Sector. Maybe do Smiler. Will really wants to do Smiler, don't you, Will? And apparently it's running smooth this season, so we'll have to see. But yeah, we'll probably be doing Smiler. It is on 75 minutes, but when we last checked it was on 80. So let's pray it goes down before we get there. So we're just in the Smiler queue. I'm currently losing my voice, but the reason I've got my mic is because the speakers are really loud. We've probably been waiting like half an hour now. The queue was advertised at 70, but it's gone really, really quick and the operations are really good and we've seen a few dueling, so hopefully we get a front row ride. I'm manifesting a front row ride, but yeah. I've also just seen that there's a new Oblivion top in Towers Trading, so I definitely want to check that out. I'm also going to check the Smiler shop out, and yeah, we'll see what happens from there. I'm not sure what we want to do after this. Hopefully we get like a sunset ride on Smiler or something like that. But so we've just come off the Smiler. We probably waited about 65 minutes. As you can see, I've lost my voice, so please ignore that. It's currently on 60 minutes now. It has just started to rain though, so I'm not sure if there's going to be any ride closures or anything like that. The rain is coming down pretty bad though, so let's hope it passes by. I'm not sure where we're heading now. We might be heading to Forbidden Valley. I'm not 100% sure, but I will definitely update you on what we do. And yeah. Sorry. We're currently in the Nemesis queue while we're walking it, and it's advertised at I've just been dropped on. It's advertised at 50, but I think it's less than 50 because it's not even near the reoccurring pre-show. I don't know if that's the right word for it. Also found out Galactica's only running one train all weekend, so I'm guessing one station. So yeah, operations really haven't been the best today. Us personally haven't really been affected by it, but from what I've heard and what I've seen on the app, it's not looking good. Hopefully this isn't a look into what the 2026 season is going to look like. 2024 was absolutely awful, especially towards the end of the year for operations. 2025 upgraded a little bit, got a little bit better, but 2026, I'm really hoping that this isn't a look into what this season is going to look like. I've got so much hope for the park and obviously so much love for the park.
Containment integrity check.
Just to see it, the downfall, to see how low it's getting, it really isn't nice to see. So let's hope and pray this is just a one-off. Obviously it's opening day, so let's just hope and pray that this isn't a look into what the 2026 season is going to look like, because it's really not looking good. You can hear Nemesis, really nice sunset ride on Nemesis, and then we'll be heading to Wickerman for our night ride on Wickerman. We're going to be fast tracking that, and yeah, so I will speak to you guys when I get off Nemesis and when I get onto Wickerman, and I'll let you know how the fast track queue has gone, as I've never fast tracked before, so yeah. Okay, so we've just been on Reborn, and Jesus Christ, what an awful ride we just had. Grace and Ollie sat and the two right seats. What row were we on? 5?
Yes.
And they really enjoyed it. They said they felt a tiny rattle, but they were fine. Best ride on Reborn they've ever had, apparently.
For me.
For Ollie.
I've only had 5, so.
Me and Will, on the other hand, sat on the left 2 seats, and wow, I could feel the yeah, just no. I could feel the rattle. It was rough. We'll go this way. It was rough. I felt sick, so just as you go, I was fine for the first corkscrew, and then as soon as you go into the helix and then the 0G, I grayed out on the helix like I always do. I expected that. And then just as I was going over the 0G, I thought, Jesus Christ, like I feel sick. Like I actually feel sick on Nemesis. And then, I mean, just to continue in from there, when we went through the turn into the vertical loop made me very, very poorly. And then we got to the last corkscrew. I really did feel a rattle. But yeah, worst Nemesis ride I've ever had. I much enjoyed my Smiler ride to my Nemesis ride. I really hope it doesn't run that rough all season. Well, especially not on the left side anyways. But yeah, really not happy with that. I mean, I expected a rattle. There's people were saying that there was a rattle, but Jesus Christ. Anyway, we are now heading to Wickerman to get on last ride of the day. I'm going to fast track it, and I will let you know what happens and how long the fast track queue was and what the experience was like, because some people, I mean, you've got the different fast track passes and they are very pricey. So if you want to see on a busy day, like
Today we're gonna do
how,
tomorrow we could do the
not,
take
yeah, even fast track's been busy today, but we'll just see how efficient it is for the price you're paying for the time you're waiting, basically. So I'll definitely give you guys an update on that, but I just thought I'd update you on my awful ride on Reborn. Let me know in the comments if anyone else has experienced an awful ride on Reborn like that, because I never have. It was running so smooth 2024 and last year, and then this year just doesn't look good for Reborn. You know, they've taken away. OG Nemi was always amazing, but 2 years in and there's a rattle? Really? Not looking good.
I'm actually going to get back for the second half.
So we've just finished the Wickerman fast track and our day at the resort has finished. Such a great day at On After Dark. We got quite a lot of rides in considering how busy it was. Operations was very, very slow. I can do a separate video on that if you like. Just ran to Towers Trading to get the new Marmalizer resin. I'm not sure if it's new though, but it was the last one on the shelf, so very lucky. But yeah, very good day at the resort. Thank you all for watching me yap for however long, and I'll see you in the next vlog.